Hey, what's up, people? Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Oh my goodness. There's one person watching. Is that you?
No, I haven't gotten to you yet because I'm not logged in on the tellies down here, so I've got to hunt for you.
Take you off speaker.
Oh, okay.
So I got to figure out how to get this through here. And I left my juice out there, and I can't get through because this is in the way. Damn it. I can't get out. How you doing, GK? How you doing? Bubble says hello.
Hello.
Gonna be selling a lot of crafts today. I've got 3 or 4 more boxes of crafty stuff sitting at somewhere. I think they're at the trailer, but I got all kinds of crafts. And she says hello, Bubbles. Got some feathers. And for some reason, I've got lures in here. I probably was going to use the feathery part. Oh, huh. Okay, bye. I got stuff in containers. I'm not even sure what I got in here. Cat litter. It's for a really small cat. Woo. Let's see. I've got a bunch of confetti. Ain't nobody here. It's just me and you, GK. I've got some fake plants. I've got all kinds of wooden dowels and these things. I always use them for icicles and terrain. And that was more of a terrain builder. If I can remember, Tuesday I'll bring out my stuff and show you some of the other things I've crafted. I got one right here. Some big old straws for something. I'm really not sure what these are for. This is something I crafted. So, because, you know, D&D. So, painted, made from scratch. I think it's pretty cool. There's the front door. There's the back door. So, there's a trap door on top, and the stones are coming out. Very dusty. Well, and me too. Yep. So, things like that are easy to make. Here's the world's tiniest skulls. It's really hard to see them, but it's a pile of skulls. All kinds of stuff to be had. And to be had cheaply. Hey, Gritty, how you doing? craft night. Well, part of it anyway. Oh, here's a whole bunch of twisties, fuzzy black twisties that I made spiders and trees from. Here's just a whole bunch of stuff. I've got acetate. Yeah, pipe cleaners. I made spiders and trees and whatever I fancy. And I got quite a few of these things. They just stick. These are spider eyeballs. That's what I use them for. Or creepy monsters. Bunch of randoms. I just got a little bit of everything. Here's a whole glitter pack of varying colors of glitter. Yep. Who knows what I have in here? You could probably throw that away. That says monster sample. So you know. Hello, my name is Andy and I am a nerd. Well, it's not just crafts tonight, GK. I got other things. Oh, yeah. Here's a whole bunch of wire. Emery board. Everybody could use one of these. I find it highly unlikely that you're not very crafty if you talk about journaling, because that's a craft. Just because I create 3D things doesn't mean that what you do isn't a craft, because it is. Here's some cool looking washi tape. And a lot of it. Scotch brand. Ooh, it's expensive stuff. So just I'm gonna probably just start throwing them in a bit. Say here's a big old thing of glitter. Here's some more glitter. I got a lot of glitter. Here's a plastic fish. All kinds of things. The rub and buff. If anybody does the antiquing, making things look old, the rub and buff, that's the stuff for you. I think I got different ones in here. Yeah, I do. Like I said, I worked for Plaid for a little bit, so I got a lot of this stuff here. This is gold and this is silver. Rub this on something metal and it makes it look old. Antiquing. And they are on Don't ask. Burgers. Yeah. Just don't be eating burgers in front of me. I'm quite hungry. I haven't eaten all day. Hey, Sung Lee, how you doing? Here's some pretty looking beads. Like I said, here's another tube of glitter. All kinds of stuff. Oh, looky here. This stays here. My knife. This is mine. If I find another one, I'll throw it in there. All kinds of wooden dowels, different kinds of sizes, different kinds of shapes. Just tons and tons of stuff. And this is just in the second drawer. There's 5 drawers in this thing. So, I got all these little stickers and hung out at Michael's and Joanne's all the time. Yeah, I said I'd bring out some craft stuff. I still have probably 4 more boxes of craft stuff that I come across while cleaning out my former residence. And I'm keeping all the knives. Here's buttons of all kinds, monsters it looks like, and some flies. There's a googly eye in there. Here's one of a cemetery stone. Here's some bees. Just all different kinds of stuff in there. And again, this is only the first shelf. So I was going to try and go through this whole thing. And then when I'm done with this whole thing, I'm going to cheer with glee. You know, I don't know. A lot of the stuff I got in here, I got for $1. So I'm probably going to be putting a lot of stuff together and start at it like $1 or $2. So here's some cloth tape that I've used for bandaging myself. But it works good for textures because you always got to be thinking about texture, which is something that I don't. It's easy for me to do because I'm sensory. But you know, it's just a little. I was one of those crafters that if you find it on the ground and it looks cool and it could be a shape of something, I could pick it up and go, well, this might be the corner of a window of I don't know, a fancy wizard that had a nervous breakdown or something. I don't know. A bunch of safety pins, so I'd pick it up and they're gonna go cheap. Oh, looky here. Anybody need a flea and tick car? Here's some quick setting epoxy. I wonder if I got my oh yeah, these beads, little glass beads. I picked them up because it looks like eyeballs. Got those. Just all kinds of things. Bunch of cotton balls. There is nothing that I cannot create. These things, these little wooden discs, these were the platforms that the people would sit on. That's what I'd use them for. Or I'd make little pools of blood and stick those out on the maps as they killed things. Because, yeah, I'm a nerd. Feeling a little under the weather. Here's some little blue dots of what I got left. And we're 14 minutes in. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and start this shindig. This dig of shins. And see what happens. I got this in here. Does anybody know what that is? Because I sure do. I actually made a monster, and this was stuck to his hammer. And I called him the Golem of 45. And my people, they're all in their 30s. They didn't know what it was. I said, if you can tell me what that was, yeah, well, you know. So, you know, I use these for craftings because they didn't know what they were. Just all kinds of stuff. Throw that away. But I tell you what, it's not getting any earlier, and we're already 17 minutes in, so let's go ahead and I'll start putting some things together. Because, oh yeah, I got stuff up here. Some things. These are really dirty. They need to be cleaned off. But I've got two of them, and they're, you hang them. You hang them on something, and you get your butterflies. Oh, I got another one here. They look beautiful in the sun. I had them sitting up on my computer desk, which was really tall, and the sun come through and shined on these. Like I said, these belong to my grandmother. And it's one of the things that I got when she passed. Just because I think they're pretty. Nobody else wanted them. I said, yoink. So these things are nifty. I like them a lot, but I got nowhere to put them now, so hopefully I can pass them on to you guys, you ladies. What are these? Brads. Pearl top brads, and I got some shells. Shell brads. I guess these are all brads. So I'm going to start putting stuff together. And let's do that. I'll do two of these. I'll do, this is new in package. These are beads. Big old chunky beads. Here, everybody's going to need this come Christmas if you're not done. I'll throw that in. Hello, Lena. How you doing? Here's a little piece of wood for whatever. I really do need something to put all these in. I didn't think that far ahead. I could use this, I guess. Tape. Everybody could use some tape. And I will pull out some glitter and an Elmer's glue stick. Let's find out. It feels like it's at least half full or half empty, depending on your outlook in life. Let's see. I've got two little things of glitter here. One purple, one magenta. So let me put these together here. Yes, it is. Boy, you have no idea how stressful it is. But it will soon be stress-free-ish. Okay, so in this big bag, I am putting in the Elmer's glue stick. I am putting in the little teeny weeny blue beads that look like eyeballs to me, which is probably their purpose for me. Whole bunch of safety pins for whatever, because you like sticking yourself when you open the bag. Here are some big old beads, throwing that in there. Throwing the Scotch tape in there. Throwing these self-adhesive pearls in there. I have two of these I'm going to put in there. I have this block of wood. Little teeny styrofoam ball for whatever. It's probably an eyeball in my case. Little 4 cotton ball thing in this teeny weeny Ziploc bag. Starting bid $1 on all of it. Get 2 things of glitter. And I'm gonna throw in a self-adhesive turkey. I have a story. There was like 4 of these, and I made turkeys, and they would attack the group. That was my Thanksgiving special. Every Halloween. Halloween was the best time of year, of course, for Dungeons and Dragons. But Christmas, Christmas, a bunch of pine trees attacked a village, so they had to go lift the curse of the pine tree. Things like that. I got this big old thing in here for $1. Yeah, the pearl stickers are nice. I've got a few of them. I always grabbed a bunch of them. I made a small Dalek for one of my players because she's a big Doctor Who fan. If you don't know what a Dalek is, just look it up. Dalek, I think. It's little motorized things that run around and want to kill all humanity. Yeah, I think we call it AI now. Well, I got Sung Lee in for $1. Does anybody else want all these wonderful crafts? For $1. Nobody. $2. Is there $2 out there? Look, 2 things of self-adhesive pearl stickers. I got a big turkey felt sticker. I got 2 things of glitter. I got some glue. I got Scotch tape. I've got some beads, safety pins. There's a lot in here, and I'd say it's worth every bit of more than $1. So, but you know me, I'm nice. Honestly, I just want to get rid of this stuff. I don't have the room for it anymore. Here, this washi tape will be in the next one. Okay, Sung Lee, it is for $1. It's a good score. I have some other stuff that's geared more towards the journalists in here. Sung Lee for $1. Woo, what a steal. Scotch tape alone was $3. Okay, Sung Lee, congratulations. Maybe I need to start them higher. Let's see. What's we got in here? Okay, so in this tiny box, which is another size box you might be seeing if you order small things from me. This whole pack of twist ties, black fuzzy twist ties. Great for making monster legs, great for making trees, great for outlining your bright journals. But this is going to be thrown in here. I'm going to bend them. They're twisties, right? They're getting there. Let's see. Let's do something else here. Here's a little clip. You can make something and clip something to it. Use your imagination. I might be throwing some other things in there that you don't know. Hey, here comes Mr. Crafter himself, Mike. How you doing, crazy? Did you stop by to get a good deal on the glitter, Mike? But I got this big full tube, and it has not been opened. It's up above the sticker there. You can see what it is because it says glitter. It's gold. It is also going in there. Styrofoam ball. Big Daddy's fine. I haven't heard that in a while. My name is Andy. Hi. Let's see. I've got something. Oh, here we go. These are purple beads with, it looks like rosettes on the end of them. I'm going to throw that in here. I didn't say how many's in here, but here's a nice navy blue glitter. I know somebody that likes this color. Let's see. I'm gonna, because I'm a hell of a guy. It's true, ladies. I am a hell of a guy. Here's some more gold glitter. You know, you just sprinkle this out, and because if you're that kind of crafter. So, and I'm throwing in 2 giant fish. That's, and here's a red shark. Throw that in there. Maybe you got kids. Emery board, not used for anything as far as I know. Oh, I'll probably do one more. Well, looky here. Double-sided Scotch tape. Man, I threw away so much paint. I had a great big tote of paint, and I just chucked it out all out. But I did save my textured paints and the spectral paints, which was the last thing that Plaid gave me. So I have those. I just don't have them here. They are somewhere else. But I planned on saving all those and selling those to you because I remember somebody saying, "Hey, I need paint." So, but the paint I had, like 2 or 3 years old, I'm sitting there shaking them up, and they weren't very shaky, like my hands. So, that's a thing. Oh, here we go. An unopened thing of super glue going in there. Well, gosh, how much stuff is he putting in there? I'll start another box here in a little bit. So all that stuff I got in here and this wire, starting bid, $4 for everything. Here, I'll throw in these little pearl beads. $4 for everything. I got my pewter eagle. This came off a shot glass. I threw away the shot glass, but I'm keeping the eagle because I got a thing for eagles. I got Sung Lee in for 4. Anybody else? Sung Lee in for 4. Looks like Sung Lee is the winner tonight. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's do something besides crafts. I'll go back to the crafts because I want to empty this whole thing. Trust me. Um, I said I was going to sell that this weekend. This is a watch that would hang around a lady's necklace. It would go like this, and she could pick it up and see what time it is. I wound it up. Ticks. Just so. Starting bid on this little watch thing because it works. Yep, tick, 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 tick. It is vintage. It may even be antique, but for sure it's vintage. Judging from the look of the numbers, I don't think it's quite antique yet, but it's close. And yeah. Yeah, if there's markings, it's inside, and I have not opened it up. But there is a place right there where you can open it up if you wish. So, markings, no. I mean, my initial thought was that it was an Elgin, but this isn't. It's not marked, so. And it's pretty. It's nice and shiny. It's not scuffed up too much. Things like this, I think would be scuffed up over time and rubbing against dress things. So the back of it's nice and clean. The front of it's nice and clean. It works. Starting bid on it's got to be 5. Because I can tell you right now that it's going up on eBay for more than that. So if it doesn't get sold tonight, you can follow it on eBay. Or Bubbles can take it for 5. You don't need to be spending money. Let's see. So I got Lissa in for 5. Anybody coming in at 6? I see we got 11 people out there lurking. Even if you got me in on the background, give me a thumbs up, please. That's cute. Anybody else? Anybody else? Going to Bobbles in a little bit. Probably won't ship this. Hello, Melissa. How you doing? Tick, 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 tick. Up for auction right now is this necklace watch. There's where it would clip to the necklace, and a lady would wear this around her neck, or maybe, yeah, probably not. Probably around her neck. It does work. Tick, 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 tick. So, right now I got a bid in at 5 for the little necklace clock, and my big old fingers, there. So, Going to Bubbles and soon. Give a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You win. Is my bid not showing? No, it's not. Oh, 6. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, looky there. That's 2 cans of soup. Look out. Yep, still working. You'll do 7 spoonfuls of soup. GK coming back in at 8. I think Alyssa knows something I don't, which is probably true. So, you ladies have any questions about anything old or whatever, ask her. She knows what she's talking about. No, there's no name on the dial. It's not underneath a watch. There's no... Yeah. Yeah, see, GK's like that. I'm not the only one. Always buying things for other people. Thank you very much, Lissa. For 10. It'll be there in a week. All right. Lissa's the winner for the watch. I want to thank you very much. Shipping is slow. It'll be there in about a week. So, okay. Man, I didn't grab. Oh, nope. Yeah, okay. I'll use this for a thing. All right, so let's do some more crafty things. Starting bid on everything's gonna be $4. But let me get to loading this thing up. There's some more pearl stickers. 2 more of the pearl stickers, so you total of 3 now. Yeah. I have some slip shot sinkers. I used them. Check this sucker out. I've got a lot of these buttons here. They're different kinds of monsters. I got googly eyes in here. Let me open this up so I can show some of them. If it wants to open, it does not want to open. I'm going to rip it open in a minute. Seriously, I've seen so much stuff. Tiffany wouldn't bother me at all. Oh, let's see. We got us a little bat. We got us a little, these came from the buttons, little little monsters in here, spiders and monsters and butterflies, because those are creepy. Let's see, dragonflies. Here's another monster. I'm going to throw that in this mess of this bag that's starting for far. Let's get rid of everything. I'll save that for another one. No! Gosh, Greenwich. Okay. Stay. All right, where was I? I can't hold on to things. Let's see. Here are some glass beads of some kind. They're light green ones in there, and silver ones. Here's a fake chain. Really not worth anything, but I'm going to throw it in there. The rest of this stuff is trash. I got a few of these things. You want to throw them in there. They are whatever you want them to be. Here's some, who got the epoxy? Put that in there. I am going to throw one of these rubbing buffs in here. This is the gold. It's a wax metallic finish that you put over metal things, and it gives it an antique look. The rubbing buff. And there's all kinds of videos out there. This stuff is like $7 a tube, y'all. So let's see what we got here. That's nothing. That's nothing. I'm gonna empty this drawer. Look, my darts. Another fish. Bunch of pens, because who doesn't need starting bid on this bag's $4. I'm going to keep filling it up. I am going to throw in this thing of glitter. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 different shades of blue, 3 different shades of blue, a green, and a gold. That goes in there. Let's move on down. Can you tell I painted? Let's see. Trash. I will throw in this tool that I use for clay or making textures. There's a itty bitty ring, if I can hold my hand still, at the end, and you can carve out grooves. This is actually a medical device that came from one of my doctors, but he said, yeah, sure, take a bunch. And because, yeah, I made some stuff for his daughter. Nope, that's mine. That's mine. Woo. $4 so far. There's a lot of stuff in here, guys. There's way more than $4. I have a chalkboard at home. I am gonna throw in this thing of chalk. So far, I've got Sung Lee in for 4. She's gonna walk away with a good one. Does anybody need a mouse for the cat? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna keep this one around because I need one. E6000, you know, the godsend of all glues for any crafter anywhere. That and but look, this one's almost full. E6000 also going in. You guys know that those are $5 on their own, right? The cheapest I've seen them anywhere is $5 on their own. It is the bomb when it comes to glue. And of course, Aleene's. Yeah, I think that's enough. That's a lot. E6000 worth every penny. That $4 that she has in on it so far. 5 little packets of glitter. I got chalk. I've got pens. I've got a tool to do something with. I've got like 3 or 4 of these. Let's see, what's it say? Self-adhesive pearls. That's what they are. Just a little embellishments. I got some buttons in here with a couple of googly eyes in there for good measure. Slipshot sinkers, I'm gonna leave those in there. A bunch of these beads and the rubbing buff. This stuff is not cheap, y'all. Don't let her get away with $4, please. So, and the god of all glues for any crafter anywhere, E6000. $4 so far. Everything. Yeah. $4 for everything. I got Sung Lee and anybody else. Going once. Going twice. Anybody at all. Throw that in there. Okay. Sung Lee, congratulations. Another steal of a deal. I'm probably just going to throw your stuff in here. I'm going to put them all in that bag. Because I don't think you have much competition as far as it comes to the crafting stuff. Also, I want to bring to your attention, ladies, that if you buy anything, shipping has started to slow down because of the Christmas rush. Okay, it's typical every year. Okay, next lot up for sale. Starting bid $4. I have this thing. It comes out of a shoe, but I kept it because, you know, I could do something with it. I was that kind of crafter. I have here tools for sculpting. Yep, those go in there. I have this whole lot, $4. I've got some wire, some small mid-grade wire for wiring things. Okay, that was grandma's. I'm keeping that. Woo! Big old pair of tweezers, long ones. This is so you can play Operation from a distance. I have bamboo sticks. not the ones with the points on them. These are just cylinder in nature. You get all of those. You get another one of these things. That can go in the next one. Hey, my stamps. Some crayons. I'll throw them in there. You never go wrong with crayons. Yeah. Woo, looky here. There's a big old marble. I'm going to throw it in there. I don't know what it was going to be used for, but it's probably going to be an eyeball of some kind. And here is a plastic gem that I painted. It's actually clear, but I put red on it because, well, it was part of the story. There's a tool that I will be using. We'll take these out. That is for the next lot. I got a multi-tool here. It's got the knife and the tweezers on it. Goes in there. Here's eyeglass repair kit. I got them for the itty bitty teeny weeny screwdriver. Plus, you can use it's got a magnifying glass in it. Brush I use the brush for, I dip it in paint and go like this to get a splatter effect. Okay, that goes to my gun. I found my glue gun. I'm thinking about selling my glue gun. I don't know. It's one of the good expected Sure Bond types that have the different tips on them and stuff. But I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Let's see how much more stuff I can get out of here. You're just selling too much stuff. It's so cheap. Yeah, well, I don't want it, so. Get here. This is twine, floral twine. I use that for making plant monsters. You know, my plant monsters, I've showed them to you before. So that's where that is. Just randomly throwing other things in there as I go. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but you'll find them. Yeah. So here's 2 of the 3 tips for my Sure Bond gun. The other tip is on it. Here's another stick. I'll throw that in there. Last person up was Sung Lee at 9. Do I have any other bidders? Here's some kind of wood bit I used as braziers in the dungeons. Doesn't matter what kind of crafting it is. It's all crafting, right? Yeah, I made, monsters and stuff like that, but that doesn't mean you have to use them for that. That looks like everything on there. All right, Sung Lee in for 9. Do I have any other takers? I know that says 4, and I apologize. I am not good at keeping up on this thing. Okay, so it is. Sung Lee for 9, thank you. The bag's getting heavy. Probably just throw it all in here and ship it off to you. All right. Thank you very much, Sung Lee. Appreciate it. You know, I thank you. I really do. I'm not just saying that to be a nice guy, because I am a nice guy. But you're helping me get rid of my stuff and putting a little scratch in my pocket, too. I really had no intentions of ever selling any of this stuff. I was just going to keep on crafting, but life had other plans for me. So. And if nothing else, I know where the stuff is. I can just go get more, right? I'm one of those recycle crafters. I'll find it. All right, next crafting lot. It's going to be for 4. I'm going to load this one up with good things. Okay, so I have 2 different strands of wire. One is copper for whatever it is you want to keep together. Also, going in that mess is going to be my precision pliers. They are, they don't want to stay closed. They're spring loaded, as you can see. I use these a lot. And $4 for everything. I've got another pair of these things, and these are marked. I probably should sell them, but Put those in there. Here is some foil washi tape from Scotch brand, and it is full. I have some more of these pearlized self-adhesive things. I have a circle maker, protractor, and that thing. I forget what that's called. Protractor, probably. Little piece of whatever that is. Let's see, that goes to list. Oh, shoot. Throw in a pair of clippers, because why not? Let's open one of the big drawers, okay? Looky here. Come on, get up there. Rawr. Okay. I've got these. And it's just plastic beads on wire. But, you know, it's just cutting them up and using them as I saw fit. So, there's that. Got Sung Lee in for 6. Let me try and keep up with chat. Some fake plants. Pretty sure that was for my undersea adventures. I have for your viewing entertainment moss. You know, the moss you see in the craft stores. That's what that is. And I've got some confetti. They're in the shape of palm leaves and palm trees. Lots of stuff in this box. I'm going to stuff it full, y'all. It's going to be a good box. I'm going to take 2 of my icicles. What the heck? 2 of my icicles. Throw them in there for crafting. Nothing else to do with any of this stuff but craft. I have a plastic egg because, well, you know, you can make the dragon eggs and dinosaur eggs and giant snail eggs. How you doing? My name's Andy and I'm a nerd. We'll save that for another box. Ooh, yeah. Looky here. Rocks. That's another box. I'm going to grab a whole bunch of these wooden tongue depressors for miniature people. Well, you're definitely going to have enough. And the last thing I'm going to throw in here is hemp rope. It's there's plenty in there. This whole box is currently $6. There's a lot of great things in here, people. Don't let that mean old Sung Lee get away with murder. Amazing the kind of stuff I'm finding in this box I didn't know was in here. But whoops, there. Sung Lee, in for 6. Anybody else? Anybody else? I'm gonna start counting it down. It's gonna go to Sung Lee for 6 if nobody else wants this wonderful lot of stuff. Confetti, glitter, bits and bobs, lots of bits and bobs. Hemp rope, you can't smoke it. Moss, plastic eggs for making dragon eggs and stuff. Just a wonderful lot. Yeah. So I guess it's going to Sung Lee for 6. I want to thank you very kindly again. Your bag's getting full. I'm going to have to find another bag. Oh. Let's see. That was Sung Lee for 6. Let's see if I can get it in there. Yeah, I should be able to get this in there. Got you a big old bag of stuff, Sung Lee. And look, you can be charting maps. Gosh darn thing. I think one of the biggest scores in here, well, outside of these pliers, right? These are precision pliers. They're really meant for electricians, but I can get them at Harbor Freight. No, not those. I think one of the best things you got in here is this Scotch brand washi tape, and it's a full roll. I mean, I really don't know how much these are, but I know they're not cheap. And the wire. Along with some clippers. That's you. Sung Lee for 6. Thank you very much. Oosh. Your bag is getting full, overly full. Which means all prices have doubled for you, Sungli. Okay. Sungli for 6. See, that's a pretty good haul. Look at all this stuff. I wonder what's down here. Oh, these are all. Yeah. Probably wind up giving the unopened ones to my niece. I don't know. She's not really a crafter much anymore. Here's some fencing. Where's the... Oh my God. All right. Another really great lot coming. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sell these. Heck with it. Fuzzy sticks, as they're called, pipe cleaners. Dark green, emerald green, and brown, umber brown. Unopened. Also in this starting bid is going to be $4. I've got this fencing. I actually used most of this. Also, I have foam circles for making whatever you want. There are 3 of them in here. These are falling everywhere. These are 2-inch spheres. 3 of them in there. That goes in this lot. I've got a fuzzy green ball. As you can see, there seems to be cotton on them. There's cotton ball on them, but they're just round green fuzzy floral accents. I use these a lot. Oh, let's see what we got here. We got some more styrofoam balls, a little smaller. Gonna throw that in there. Let's see. I have a glittery pumpkin. Where'd you get that? What's this for? Well, I took one of these down and I made a pumpkin spider, a giant pumpkin spider, because my brain goes to weird places. I think I want to keep those. Let's see. I've got, what are these? Miniature rocks, embellishments. Let's see. What else we got in here? I got a silver pumpkin. I know it's past, but these things are like a couple years old at least. Here's a gold one. Here's another 1-inch ball. Everything in here, $4. Starting bid. Here's some black fuzzy cotton balls. Oh, wow. You guys see this? I made this in 6th grade. That was, I think I killed a few dinosaurs since then. But yeah, I used to make necklaces. A long time ago. Huh. A tube of Gorilla Glue. This stuff's worth it. Oh, I found an IPL bill. Does somebody want to pay that for me? Here's a one I started working on as a project. Eh. Here's a purple one with cotton on it. The cotton comes off. I just looky here. I've got the crabs, lady. There's that. That's going in there. I don't know. What are you gonna do with it? I don't know. I'll think it's something. And last but not least, that I'm gonna throw in that lot. Everything starting at $4. This one will throw you for a loop if I can get it untangled. My urchins. I made a bunch of sea urchins from. Yeah. There we go. I have, for your viewing pleasure, hair, doll hair. There is a barrette on the top, so, you know. Woohoo! Peace, love, and hippie grease. Throw that in there. If you don't want it, that's fine. Yeah, everything that's in that $4 starting, almost everything is new in package. So, yep. Pardon me. I'm tired. I'm tuckered. There it goes. Anybody want in on that lot for $4? Anything that does not get sold here today, I'm probably just gonna make a big lot and throw it out on eBay and start the bidding off at $1 on eBay and let it go. Pass, man. Well, Lee, I don't think you're gonna have much competition on that one. I'll have to find all the beads and stuff that people are wanting, apparently. See. I want to thank you. You be the winner of that one. Gonna have to start another bag for you. For $4, I'd say that's a good haul. Yeah, nobody wants the hair, but I use the hair for hairy monsters. You get a fence. You get 3 styrofoam balls 2 inches across. You get 2 unopened fuzzy pipe cleaner things. Just put those in first. 4 cotton ball black things. 3 1-inch styrofoam balls. 1 2-inch that started to be worked on to probably make a spider. And a bunch of these pumpkins, glittered pumpkins. Gorilla Glue. Yeah. Have a crab. Another styrofoam ball underneath the fur, or the green fur here. And some rocks for embellishments. So when I made my crafts, I was making rocks, right? But I would use real rocks, bring them back in, put them where I wanted, glue them down, and then I would primer everything, and then paint over the rocks and give them a natural rock color. Seems really weird, the things I do for. Okay, look at this. Next lot. Next lot still has its tags. These are from Michael's if you don't recognize the tags. But yeah, these are give you little eyeball thingies. If you see the things that look like eyeballs, that's why I got them. Hey, Debbie. No, I give up crafting. And here's a 16-piece one with flowers all down it. That's going to be in this next lot. Let's see. Put those in there. I have a black glittery one with an orange top. Let's see. Yeah, we'll put those in there. Put that in there. There's another one. Put those in there. That's trash. That gets thrown away. Yeah. Spider webbing. Whole bag. That goes in there. A bunch of crepe paper. Or creepy paper, as I like to call it. Let's see. What else we got here? Here they are. I got this humongous strand of beads. It's all going in here. Let's see. There's a penguin. Y'all can have the penguin. There's a bunch of these things. Y'all can have those. Starting bid on this whole thing's 4. Oh, well, okay. We got Melissa in for 5. Here is a square piece of aluminum. It is pure aluminum because I worked at the place. I cut this at a place I worked at. But it was going to be a foundation for something. You guys can have it. Oh, let's see what else we got up in here. Throw that in there. And here's another one that is hexagonal. Throw that in there. This is brand new. It's 100 adhesive foam dots. There you go. Never opened. Never used. Double-sided acid-free permanent bond. Adhesive foam dots. That goes in there. And the last thing I'm gonna put in there, if I can get it untangled, is there's I forgot I had a bat on here. Oh, foam dots, those are great for card making. Okay. Let's see if I can get this hemp rope off of here. It is just stuck on here because it wants to be difficult. Okay. Ah, and the next thing I'm going to throw in there is these are from the flower section, pearl round things. I actually used quite a bit of these for, you'll never guess it, eggs. Thought I was going to say eyeballs, didn't you? Those make great spider eggs. Put the webbing over them, and then I'd spray it down with a little glue, and just got tons of ideas in my head. Yeah, I can get rid of. You guys don't want my old IPL bills, do you? Oh. All right, so I got my list in for 5. I'm going to throw in a couple more things you guys aren't seeing. Like a plastic walrus. And what can I do with a plastic walrus? Yeah, I don't know. What can you do with a plastic walrus? I know what I'd do with him. I'd cut him in half, give him some bones, and or stick him on a spider web and make sure he's half eaten or emaciated. You know, all the fun stuff, all the boy stuff. Okay, we got Melissa as the winner, and at 5, if there's no other bids, she will get the contents of everything in the shoebox. All right, Melissa, way to go. You beat a winner. 5. It's a hell of a steal for 5. I want to tell you what. But like I said, ladies are helping me get rid of this stuff because I really don't know what else to do with it other than to pass it along to other people that can use it. Ah, do I have another one? I do. I have these as well. Alrighty. Just drop it all on the floor. Yeah. Okay. This next, you send my last order with this order. Okay, sure, no problem. Your order's right there. Because you had the earrings, or no, the fancy buttons. Okay, let's see. I have a bunch of sticks, wooden square dowels. Huh. Okay, and some bamboo sticks, which means they're round in nature. But yeah, I'm going to be putting all those in here in this big old bag. Getting rid of all of these sticks. Good grief. I have a bunch of them. Again, starting bid, $4. Brand new, never been opened. Thin wire for you can get it in the floral section. Let's see that trash. That goes in the next order. Bunch of bamboos, bunch more. Get out of there. I have, here's a small plastic container full of just clear beads. One of them is actually blue, but all the rest of them are clear. That goes in here. Gingerbread zoo scene. Yeah, see, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. Yeah. I'm gonna. There you go. These are icicles, and that's what they got turned into. Icicles that would come up through the floor and stick somebody. I have. These are new. I've got just a bunch of feathers in there. Want to put that in there? Bunch more of these wood bits. Just all kinds of wood bits in here. Oh, check this out. No, that's not it. Okay, never mind. uh, these are all wood. I use these for houses. Gonna throw that in there because for two little crankbait lures. Oh my goodness. I'm putting more of these tongue depressors in here. You're not seeing that, but I've got tons of these. I'm just gonna fill this bag up full of these tongue depressors. It's getting full. Starting bid $4, just like the others. Can't believe I got all those. Bag of toothpicks. Oh my goodness, I got a lot of these. Oh well, that doesn't get sold. Here is this is terrain. I got this from a probably Hobby Lobby, but this is what you'd put down for your train set or your tank invasion set, that kind of thing. Let me see if I can grab all these big sticks up out of here. More of them, just throwing them in there. And if you guys are done bidding on the crafts, then I'll move on to other things. Here's another wire. Mixing resins. I use them for framing houses because all my stuff was 3D, right? So here's a bunch of funky looking tongue dispersers. I got these from these are the things that you would use for the little ice cream cups. Got Sung Lee in for 4. I'm just gonna keep adding. There I got a bunch of wooden discs that are flat. Y'all can have those. Y'all. Why do I keep saying y'all? There's another disc. These aren't cheap. The brown discs. Huh. Here's a couple of wooden eggs. Throwing those in there. Here's some more moss. Because one cannot have enough moss. Here's some more beads. Throwing the beads in there. A lot of stuff. It is a lot of stuff. Here's something that looks like a wheel in there. So I got another one of those. I'll put it in so you can at least have 2 wheels to something. Wow. There's a bunch more discs for putting your miniatures on. Anybody else interested besides Sung Lee? Making that like a bandito. Here's a little bucket. Here's another little bucket or a pot. I got Alina in for 5. I am not going to sell my E6000 anymore. If I find another one in here, I'll throw it in there. But I'm just picking up some rando sticks and throwing them in there. This thing is full of wooden bits and bobs. There's these. Here's another wheel-shaped thing. Yeah, I think that's enough. So everything that's in here, I got Alina in for 5. What's in here? All right. Gonna throw this in. Okay. We got Alina in for 5. Thank you very much, Alina. You seem to be the winner of this lot. Yeah, let's just drop it on the floor. Why not? Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, let's kick it further back there because, you know. Okay. So I'm going to get onto some normal stuff. Well, not that crafting isn't normal. That one's empty. Well, yeah, I had a whole But there's a lot of stuff in here that I need to go through because a lot of this down here isn't. Weird. Okay, so I mentioned, now these need to be cleaned, okay? But just a little Windex and do it. The little sun catchers, they hang up here. Ah, it's coming to get you. Anyway, they hang up there and little butterflies, wind catcher things. Yeah, I've said that like 100 times already. Here's another one. They aren't as dirty. They aren't as dark as they appear. Like I said, they need to be cleaned. They're quite dusty, and yeah, they're just dusty. It's not smoke. Um, yes, they are quite dusty. I'll do the pair for $6. They hang. So I don't know. You could probably put it in your pocket if you want. Put it up here. I'm so sweet. I attract the butterflies. I've not. I looked around on eBay and I couldn't find anything like these. But I didn't want to take the time cleaning them too because you're gonna have to put some time into cleaning them. So, and I just didn't want to struggle. But I got Sung Lee in for 6 on my sun catchers, my butterfly sun catchers that hang. Do I have anybody else interested at all? Oh yeah, there's spring loaded there. So when you walk by, if your floor is, when you walk and you know your floor moves things like in a trailer, then the wings kind of move because I'm a big man. That's why. So I got toothbrush. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to take the glitter off of it. Anyway, got Sung Lee in for 6. Is there anybody else, or they're going to Sung Lee? Sung Lee, I'm out of room for your stuff. That's Melissa's. Oh. Congratulations, Sung Lee. You are now the proud owner of 2. Yeah, I think my grandmother originally had him out in her garden. She was a farmer's wife. She had her own little garden. So, as I've said before, I grew up on the farm. I did all my growing up on the farm. Let me say that. Here's some of the things I crafted. I showed this earlier when nobody was around, but I made 3D objects. So, and it's quite dusty. This is supposed to be green, but and there's trap doors on the top. They're quite dusty. So, just sitting still as a piece of handmade sculpture. It really served no purpose other than I was learning how certain materials react and certain glues and stuff, learning about crafting. So I did that a lot. I made a lot of things to figure out what glues work best with what products and stuff, and I come up with things like this. So Oh, it's old enough now that the grass is coming off, the rocks are starting to flake off. So I got that. All right. Well, I got this thing. It came with a train set. It does work. I've tested it. I've used it. Uh, there you go. It's a plug. You plug it in. Lights that little bulb up down there. I can't get to the thing. It's underneath the. But it has one of these little things, so you can do that. Yeah, I was talented. I don't do it anymore. But yeah, this it's just maybe you have a round, maybe you went to somebody else's channel and you bought a round crystal or something, and this would illuminate it from underneath. And that's what I've been using it for. There's been certain things for eBay that I wanted to highlight underneath, and that's why I bought this. Got it at a yard sale. I don't know. I think I paid 5 for it from a train guy. Anyway, starting bid $1. Anybody need this? Anybody want this? Do you have any round, clear objects that you want to illuminate? This will be the thing that you want for that. I got Melissa in for 1. Starting the bid off. And there's a little hole underneath. I'm really not sure what the hole was for, but I got Sung in for 2. You can take it out of there, by the way. Melissa in for 3. There. And this is how you remove it. So now you have a block. It's just spring loaded. Put it in here like that. And it's in. You got Sung in for 4. Where are you going to see another one like it? Now's your chance to get it. I think it's great for. Ouch. Hmm. So, yeah. What that is, here's your cord. I got Sung Lee in for 4. Here it is. Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh, here it is. Congratulations, Sung Lee. You are now the proud owner of whatever that is. An illuminating device. My goodness, I'm gonna have to get a big box for you. Okay, there's Melissa. There's Nan, and then 1, 2, 3 for her. Okay, yeah, this is not for sale. Oh, look, more those. More of the crafts that I made up in here. Show them to you because I like to show off. Bought a little mule. Put some, all that's me trying to, I just glued him down so the party would have a pack mule and I could fall behind. I like using recycle a lot. So I tried to use bottle caps and maybe make it, this didn't work out so great, but I turned it into toxic waste barrels. Reindeer antlers I changed into frost effects coming up from the ground. And this little thing here, there's spider holes. As you can see, it's all full of webbing around it and stuff. Because I am a nerd. I'm a clumsy nerd at that. I have. Huh. There's some stalagmites, or do them this way, they're stalactites. If you can never get that right between stalagmite and stalactite, here's a trick. Mites crawl on the ground. Stalactite, they're held tight to the ceiling so they don't fall. And that's how I remember. Here's my brain's right here. Here's a turn in a dungeon. Oh, I'm trying to get to this stuff. Oh, yeah, here's those toxic barrels I talked to you about. So, I did that. This is a vintage. Has something to do with sewing. And I really don't know what it is, but it has something to do with sewing. Now, whether it's part of an automatic sewing machine, I don't think so, but it may be. I just really don't know, but it's in its original case, whatever it is. Here's another barrel. Barrel polka. Oh, here's a bunch of potion bottles. Which ones do you want to drink? The yellow ones? The red ones? Dragon? Cuz. Yeah, I know. I'm a big nerd. The corner to something. Seam Ripper. Thank you very much, Donna. I appreciate that. You know, and I knew that too, but I had forgotten that. Here's some more frost effects. Come on out of there. And then I'm going to sell this. Yeah. All right, so. Pardon me while I poke myself in the eye. It's a game. It's called Stack. It uses dice. It says 56 1-inch dice are in it. I don't think there's 56 in it. I'm pretty sure there's not, but there's pretty close to them. These are 1-inch dice. And that's all that's in here. How do you play the game? I don't know. Go look it up online. But if you need a bunch of dice for some reason, if you have a child that likes rolling dice, or look, these are great artistic tools, okay, playthings. I think that's why I liked D&D maybe so much, all the polyhedral dice. Huh. Yeah, there's pink ones. So this whole thing here, $5, $5 worth of dice in here easily. Because I'm a dice goblin, but I don't need 6-inch dice. So what I need are 8s and 10s and 12s. If anybody is interested at all in this whole box of dice, that person that's out there said that they have a autistic grandchild. Oh, let's see what we got up in here. Here's the top to a table. Missing its thing. This is a recycled top to some kind of bottle. Always recycled when I could, right? Because that's the kind of... My scissors are not for sale. So if anybody's interested at all in that stack of dice for $5, let me know. It's well worth it, especially since they're so big. I have this. This goes on the old candles from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Maybe you remember putting them out on the windows, and they're just white candles, right? You put this on the top, and it gives it that halo effect. That's what this is. I've been saving these for years, trying to get like 4, 5, or 6 of them together that are complete. This one's complete. And then I'd sell them, but that just hasn't happened. So, not that. What we got here? Witch elves. So, that gets sold tonight on eBay. That's something I had. I had other things. What did I do with them? I'm going to give this one a go one more time, and then I'm probably just going to... I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But this is 1800s. There's that. It's supposed to be hand painted. Everything I looked up says that these are hand painted. The outline, the hair, the dress. I do. Damn. I do $3 on it. It definitely has condition issues, right? Also, if you hadn't seen, I've only got one little brad in it. It just takes the teeny tiniest of brads to go in that side, and then it'll be secure, which is something very, very small. And yeah, but as you see, it does have condition issues. Yes, it's green. No, it's not mold. I have a mold detector. It's not mold. Yeah. There. I'm going to start the bidding off on this for 4. If anybody is interested at all, it is from the 1800s. It is Victorian in nature. You can just tell from the lady. And when I say Victorian, it's like 30s, 40s, really 1850s to the 1900s, and 1900s to 1920s. That's Gregorian. So, those are the time periods I like to get. Those are the time periods I like to sell. If anybody's interested at all, I'll do $4 on this. I don't know. The only thing I can do is redonate it back to the auction house. Tell them to sell it to somebody else, maybe. Or keep it myself. And I honestly don't like it enough to keep it. So, yeah. Edward again. Yes, from Prince Edward. Yes. Did I say? Oh, I said Gregorian, didn't I? Okay. Yeah, yeah, she knows. I often make mistakes. Yes, I do. I can do some more things here. Let's tell you what. This is an ephemera day. I'm gonna be selling this one Tuesday from the 1930s with the dust jacket. It's in gorgeous condition, and I have shown this. Let me very carefully remove the dust jacket so you can see what it looks like. So this is a very beautiful book. It's in wonderful, wonderful condition considering the dust jacket is still intact, no rips and stuff like that from the 30s. I've seen a lot of these on eBay and the dust jackets are just torn. So I will be selling this one on Tuesday. Starting bid on this book will be probably 4 or 5. So I do have other books in here. This one's from probably 1908, I think, is what I saw on this. But Christmas stories. Look at the cover on that. I'm pretty sure nobody bought this last time, right? Yep. So yeah, it's got that textured. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous book, and I got a bunch here. So I'll be selling those Tuesday. Also, let's see, those are all sold. I'm pretty sure these are all sold. Winona hymns. So I got a lot of stuff for Tuesday. I'm still researching this stuff. This is one of 3 things I got. This is from 1846, and these are all trigonomic. Trigonomic. Uh, how about now? I am interested. Huh, how about now? Well, Tuesday's typically the ephemera day. As a seller, I need to try and get as much back. But I tell you what, I'll do Honey Bunch. I really do want to save this one for Tuesday. But I will do the Christmas stories one. Okay. Oh, in Christmas book, you got it. This is between 1900 and 1910. I could not find the copyright on it. When they're old enough, you don't need to know. I mean, they weren't required to put in the copyright between those periods. So the fact that I don't see one lets me know that this was made between 1900 and 1910. But I will sell this one right now. Starting bid $5. Christmas stories. It is contoured. It's tooled. You're a tool. There is this right here. Starting bid 5 on it. As you can see, there's lots of beautiful work in the spine. Here's the back of it. I don't know what that is. That looks like it could come off with a little work, but Tis a beautiful, beautiful book. I've got Melissa in for 5. The Christmas Bride. This is Christmas stories. Let's see how many stories we have in here. I saw an illustration. I did. Adventures of New Year's Eve. There we go. No copyright. So, and they weren't always in the front. These old books, the copyrights weren't always in the front. Sometimes they're in the back. So, yep, there's that. I got nobody else interested in this old and beautiful books. There's some Charles Dickens in here. Mrs. Branford's New Year's Dinner. Let me see. The Waits, A Christmas Story. Mrs. Peck's Pudding. Myself and Julia Aaron. Story of the Baked Head. Yeah, that's what it says. The Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. Infatuation. Isn't that a Rod Stewart song? An Ordeal. A Royal Whim. Plenty of stories in here. Beautiful Gothic title. Letters. Which is another thing that makes me think that this is closer to 1900 than later. All right, well, I got Melissa in for 5. Nobody else is interested. Melissa, congratulations. You are now the proud owner of a beautiful book. I like how they did this. You ladies, go look up and see how these old books were made, and it'll show you a little bit more appreciation for just the cover. It takes a lot of work. Of course, these people, they do it for so long. Woohoo! See, and I had a Fenton vase, and I think I left it in the car because that's what I do. Congratulations, Miss Melissa. It is a beautiful book. I think it would look very nice on a old oaken shelf. It is urine. Alrighty. It's just sold to you. Your stuff is right here. I'll put it right there. Okay, so I need to send out invoices. I know there's a few of you here that wanted me to wait, and I'll wait. I haven't read any of them yet. I don't even know what a lot of them are about. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do the best I can and invoice as much as I can. Veronica, who's not here, you got 2 full boxes. I really hate doubling things up. So I'll mail the one that's been sitting up here the longest. That goes for anybody. If you've got, Sung Lee, you fill up boxes quick too. Okay. So, I'll try and find one big box to put everything in, but there's no guarantees. And I will be sending invoices out. If you can't pay, let me know. A lot of you just email, hey, hold off. Yeah, sure. I don't have a problem with that. Just let me know what's going on. I don't need an excuse. I don't need to know why. Just say, hey, I'm having problems. Can you wait a week or two? And I'll go, yeah, sure. Everybody here is, well, kind of like family, relatives from distant places. So, yeah. I'm not always about the money. I keep saying that. I'm not really always about the money. I've got other people watching that are sellers. They go, why can't you give away stuff so cheap? You should be making more. That stuff's worth twice as much. Yeah, Yeah, it is. But, you know, I get the stuff, like my crafting stuff. I've had that stuff laying around. You know, I don't care, not really. And these books, I think these books are beautiful, but they need to go to people that are going to appreciate them more than me. So, yeah, I'm not really a book guy, but I know everybody else here is. So I look for those things. Now then, where was I? Oh, yeah. This is from 1846. I've got two of these sitting right there. I'm going to do some more research on them, but they're algebraic equations or maybe even trig. Uh, Look at that writing. So you know. But yeah. What is the cube of 19,000? Well, okay, let's try this again. It's a really long number. Show your work, class. Make sure you show your work. Because at no time ever, unless you're in an actuary or whatever. Anyway, I'm going to do some more research on this. This might come out Tuesday, 1846 paperwork. It might not. I just want to thank everybody for showing up, and we're going to see you Tuesday. And the following Sunday, and I don't know about Tuesday, but the following Sunday, I'm probably not going to have a show. Friday is I'm going to be on Roy's show, Horizon Picks. Go check it out. I don't have anything ready because, but yeah, that's his big Black Friday sale, and I'll be pushing this channel so we can get some more people in here and talk and giggle. So you know, yeah. Anyway, thanks for showing up. Thanks for all the purchases. Thanks for those just hanging out. I appreciate it. Give me a like, thumbs up, all that other stuff. You know. Uh, See ya. See you Tuesday. Thanks. Bye.